Hey everyone, want to do, it's Thursday. Okay, hold on one second. All right, I'm back. All right, so dividing by one-digit numbers. So we're doing that today, but today we're doing three-digit quotients with remainders. That means the answer is going to have three digits in it. It's going to have reviewing how to compare fractions. The whole numbers are the same. So 1/4 and 3/4 is what we're looking at. And I know that if I have 3/4 is more than 1/4. So that's going to be 3 3/4 is greater. 6 1/6 and 4 5/6. Okay, so now I'm looking at the whole numbers. 6 is a greater whole number. So 6 1/6 is greater. 4 1/5 and 4 3/5. All right, the whole numbers are the same. So the fraction 3/5, I'd rather have 3/5 than 1/5. If I was going to get slices of pizza, I'd rather have 3/5 than 1/5. So 4 3/5 is greater. 1 6/8 and 1 4/8. 1 6/8 is greater. A bus driver is planning to drive a group of tourists 635 miles to Redwood National Park. The bus driver is planning to try to drive the same number of miles on each of the 3-day trip. How many miles will he need to drive each day? All right, so do you guys kind of know what we're going to be looking at here? What numbers we're going to be, we're going to do, oh, this is not working for me. Oh, here we go. 635 and divide it into 3. All right, so let's go ahead and do that one. 635 divided by 3. That's the total number of miles divided by 3. All right, so we know how to do this. It's just adding in one more digit. So we start off with a 6 here, right here. So we say 6 divided by 3 is 2, and 2 times 3 is 6. So I'm going to show you over here a different way to do that. Okay, wait, let me just erase that and start again. I was trying to use a pen and it wasn't working, so let's just use my finger. All right. Some people might be getting confused because we added in the 2 zeros, and I wasn't taught this way, so just do it old school, 635. My handwriting is bad because I'm using my finger. All right, divided by 3. All right, so same thing, 3 times 2 is 6. All right, what I would do is subtract, and I get 0, and I bring down the 3. All right, so now I know 3 divided by 3. And then here you look at the second digit, 3 divided by 3. All right, we know that's going to be 1. All right, so let's go ahead and put that 1 there. Oh, we got to subtract first. You get 35. All right, so now we're looking at the 3. All right, 3 times 1 is 3. And I subtract, and I get 0. And I bring my 5 down. All right, so 3 times 1 is 3, but they put the 0, they subtract it, and they get 5. So now we have 5 divided by 3. I know I cannot put 2 groups of 3 because that would be too much. Remember, it's like the Price is Right. You cannot go over. So if I just put a 1 here, 1 times 3 is 3. I hope you guys can see this. Oh, you can't see it because of my recording. But 5 minus 3 would be 2. So then you would have a remainder of 2. So it looks like on each day you would drive 211 miles, and then you'd have 2 miles left over. Let's do 283 divided by 2. All right, 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. And then they put the 2 zeros there. If you want to do it my way over here, same thing, but just a little different. You put a 1 here. 2 times 1 is 2. You subtract, and you bring down your 8, because 2 minus 2 is 0. And then we have 8. Now I do 8 divided by 2. Okay, 8 divided by 2 is 4. All right, 4 times 2 is 8. All right, let's do that over here on the other steps. You subtract, you get 83. So now you're dividing 8 divided by 2. 4 times 2 is 8. They put a 0 there for 80. So we subtract, and we bring down our 3. On the other side, 83 minus 80 is 3. So now we have 3 divided by 2. 3 divided by 2 is 1. I can only do one group of 2. So now we have 3 minus 2. And what's our remainder going to be? It's going to be 1. All right, so we have 141 remainder of 1. 487 divided by 4. Okay, so I'm just going to run through the steps over here on the left, and then we'll do the other way. All right, 4 times 1 is 4, putting 2 zeros. You subtract and you get 87. Now I move to the second digit. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8, putting a 0, and then you subtract, and you get 7. Now 7 divided by 4, I can only do one group of 4 because 2 groups is too many. So 1 times 4 is 4, minus, you get 3. All right, we're out of digits. We're less than our divisor, so it's remainder 3. So over here, 487 divided by 4. See if we get the same answer. I know 4 times 1 is 4. If I subtract 4 minus 4, I'm going to get 0, right? All right, so then you just bring down your 8. Our next number to divide into is 8. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. If I subtract that, I get 0, and I bring my 7 down here. Now, 7 divided by 4, I can only do it one time. 1 times 4 is 4. And then you subtract, and you get 3. So then I have that 3 left over. Remainder 3. And then 445 divided by 4. So we have 1 times 4 is 4. 2 zeros. Subtract, you get 45. 4 divided by 4, again, it's 1. 1 times 4 is 4. You put 1 0 this time, subtract, and you get 5. So now it's also going to be 1, because 1 times 4 is 4. 2 4s will be too much. Subtract, and you get 1. Wow, that's 111 remainder of 1. So let's do this one over here, 445 divided by 4. All right, so we have 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract. I get 0, so I bring down my other 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtracting that, I get 0. So I bring down my 5. 5 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract, and I get 1. That's a remainder of 1. All right, this is our last page. I seem to not have my math book with me when I do these lessons. So you are going to be working on pages. I'm going to be putting it in your Google Classroom title too, your assignment. It's page 313 and 314. All of these answers, these problems will be on the Google form. Today is going to be a graded assignment. So there's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's only 13 questions today, and they're going to be in a Google form. So you can either work it out on your worksheet, you can work it out on a sheet of paper, and then put your answers in the Google form for your grade. You do it how you want to do it. So as long as we get your answers in the Google form, we'll be good to go. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Looking forward to the weekend already. Have a great day. And Jesus loves you. So do I. Bye-bye.